Rolling.
I've been up for a minute.
You like what you see?
No.
If you're really quiet, you can hear.
Oh, we're rolling.
How'd you do that?
I got it. Yeah.
It's pretty loud.
And action.
Back and better than ever. We took a short hiatus for fall break.
Better than ever.
Better than ever. You want to share what you did during fall break?
Fall break. Yeah, so I went on a big excursion during fall break. I took a nice long trip to my house. Played some video games.
I've heard great things about your house.
You've been there. You came over to my house over
Oh, that's
fall
right.
break. Was that over fall break? That feels like forever.
That does feel like forever.
It had to be over fall break, though. Was that? Oh, it was. I guess it was just a week ago, though.
About a week ago.
It's Monday. That's crazy.
That is crazy. We got a big intramural game tonight, first of the season. 3v3.
Are we in A-League?
Is in the fall. Yeah. There's only one team in B League. So we would have only had like
Remember
2 or 3
last time
games.
we played 3v3 the first time?
Yeah.
And there was like 2 people in B League and we had to jump to A League and got slapped every game.
Well, yeah, but, we grew as brothers. This year, of course, last year we were the 3v3 B League champions. What I was trying to tell Nathan earlier today, just consider it like we were in the English Championship Series, like for soccer, and we got promoted to Premier League. And we have 16 games over the course of the season. We have 4 games this week.
16 games?
We have 1 tonight, 1 tomorrow,
gosh.
and then 2 on Thursday night.
I think my knee is hurt. I don't think Kelby will play. Sorry.
No load management for you. We're playing you every regular season game. This is what you're getting paid to do.
Oh,
I do want to take a look through the team names. Our team name is Kawhi's Laugh.
I'm surprised you brought that back, honestly.
I didn't think
you were
the guy extend. Can I be honest with you?
No.
So the deadline to create a team was the 17th. Mm-hmm. I forgot. So the morning of the 18th, I emailed the guy. I was like, "Hey, we still make a team?" And he was like, "I will literally open it up for 30 more minutes. You have a 30-minute window to go in and make a team." So when I made the team, just went with Kawhi's Laugh.
Well, Kawhi's Laugh won a championship.
This they did.
And so did Kawhi, and now Kawhi's Laugh 2.0. You should have named it just 2.0. Kawhi's Laugh 2.0, or like the second.
Volume 2.
Yeah, not just the same.
Here are the
one.
team names. So we're playing the Titans tonight. Easy W. If they're anything like the Tennessee Titans. Mariota sucks donkey.
Come on.
There's senior JV team, Love and Stuff, Rim Cycle, PA Posterizers, Shackers, BCPD, Budget in Bums, Tequila Mockingbirds, Berry Soccer. Those are the team names. Kawhi's Laugh is up there. Usually there's a couple good names. I like Tequila Mockingbirds.
Yeah, all the other ones are like, what? Unless I just don't get it.
Berry Soccer.
It's like a joke I don't get.
Like an inside joke?
Like the joke I told you the other day in the library.
Like the Joker.
When I quoted a SpongeBob quote, and he didn't get it. What you guys think about that, huh?
You have to test Philip and Matt right now.
Well, I don't remember the quote.
It's my point exactly. If you can't remember it from a week ago, how am I supposed to remember it from my childhood of watching SpongeBob?
You claim you're a SpongeBob fan in a very, very prominent, well-known episode, and I said a quote that you didn't know.
No. See, the
because
thing
then
is,
after
the
I said
line
it-
was so vague
No.
that could have been from any TV
Oh
show.
my gosh,
It was
it
something
was a
like
SpongeBob
I am
line.
tired. I mean, that's probably been said in SpongeBob before, but I'm not going to say, oh, that's a SpongeBob line.
You think it was I am tired? Because
It was
after I
something
said
super
it,
vague.
it was SpongeBob, like, oh. Of course.
I was trying to appease you.
No. I know. I saw you. I watched your face.
The fact
Go
that you
from
can't even remember what it
to-
is right now, that should tell the viewers everything.
Okay, well, I'm not going to sit and think about the same quote that I thought of a week ago. I move on. I'm like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's how I work. I don't sit and bask in history like that. It's over, done with. You didn't know it. We're gone.
History. SpongeBob is an ever-present, eternal phenomenon.
It shouldn't be.
From the past to the present, it will be there long after we are gone.
It should
John.
die like Jimmy Neutron did. He
Now
didn't
who's the
actually
fake
die,
fan?
The TV show died. But
No, they're still making SpongeBob's.
I'm talking about Jimmy Neutron.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Paul.
How did they end Jimmy Neutron? Did you ever?
I don't know.
I always wondered that.
Whenever I look back on Jimmy Neutron, I just think about that crossover that they had with Fairly Odd Parents.
Who was
Timmy Power Hour.
Timmy Power.
Who was it that talked to me the other day about the Hannah Montana, Sweet Life,
Out of Montana.
On Deck,
Out of Montana.
the,
Out of Montana.
and
Out of Montana.
Wizards
I
of
got
Waverly
blue.
Place
I got white.
crossover, that 3 crossover.
I was never
dope.
allowed to watch a non-animated kid show.
Really?
Sweet Life. That's So Raven.
What?
Your parents wanted you to grow up stupid?
Zoe 101.
Are you kidding me?
That's
Zoe 101,
Declassified.
Zoe 101, That's Declassified, That's So Raven are all excellent shows.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana's up there too. Did you watch Rugrats?
Yeah, that was animated.
See, Rugrats
See, the
is
thing
bad.
is, the weird thing is, we weren't allowed to watch non-animated kid shows, but we could watch non-animated adult shows. So, like Law and
Like
Order,
Friends?
boom. Friends, boom.
That's crazy.
Law and
See,
Order SVU,
it
boom.
was
Criminal
just-
Minds, go ahead.
It was like
But don't you
mostly
dare
the
watch
opposite.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
It's like the opposite for me. We watched Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. We watched all those, and we weren't allowed to watch Rugrats. We weren't allowed to watch Codename Kids Next Door.
Ooh.
We weren't allowed to watch.
Yeah.
I just didn't like SpongeBob.
See, those Cartoon Network animated
But
shows,
like
those were
Barney,
kind of edgy.
we could watch Barney, but that wasn't
Oh,
animated.
PBS was where
Clifford.
I
We
grew up.
watched Clifford. We watched.
Cyber Chase,
That's what I was about to say. Love.
Dragon Tales.
What was it? There was another one.
Caillou, I'm Caillou.
No,
Caillou, that's me.
I don't think I was allowed to watch that.
Yeah,
Or
it's
I
kind
guess
of
I-
vulgar.
Or I guess
so
I never watched
It's
it.
very graphic.
My mom just thought it was so stupid, probably. And she does.
What
too.
else was on PBS?
Cyber Chase was a big one. I loved Cyber Chase.
Oh, Mia and Miguel. You ever catch that one?
What about
Maya and Miguel.
Maya and Miguel. Thank you.
What about,
Good
um,
save.
Super Y.
That was
Arthur.
after. That was after
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah.
And then the Buster spin-off show.
what's the one I'm thinking of with the two like pigs?
Are you thinking of Antiques Roadshow? That was also on PBS.
Oh yeah, I love how they showed off that old.
I loved A&E
GT.
Channel. Pawn Stars was sometimes on there, mostly History Channel. Storage Wars.
You know what I used to watch when I was a kid? You know what I still love to watch? Documentaries.
Heck yeah.
Dude, I
Oh.
could sit through a documentary, especially about like the ocean or like any of that kind of stuff, like Blue Ocean
Yes,
or whatever
Earth.
on Netflix.
Yep.
I sit and watch all those.
Yep.
I love it. And I used to hate that crap, but like during Shark Week, like I watched
I
like
cannot tear
all
myself
the
away.
documentaries about sharks. It's the same stuff every week. They cut a shark open. I like that stuff. And it's like an hour
Yeah.
and a half long.
There's
You just
always
sit
at
there
least
and watch.
3 episodes per week about Megalodon. You
It's
know,
great. I
and
love it.
each time they show his giant jaw, I'm like, oh my gosh,
That's the biggest
that's
jaw I've
massive.
ever seen.
I am never going back in the water again.
No way.
Stuff summer. Go
Still-
to the local pool.
That is one of the funniest things ever.
Oh. Big intramural game tonight, though, and it's going to be a little bit of a wake-up call because we are going to be huffing and puffing.
We?
Well, you might be throwing up. You were talking about how you're
I probably
sick.
will be throwing up.
What happened to your fingers? You want to tell the viewers? You
Um,
came in all pissed off.
It happened right as I was about to leave from my house to here, and the way my house is set up, we got a back screened-in porch. You walk on, and there's a back door we always go into, and there's 2 windows on the back screened-in porch, and that's the back of my room. And there's screens on those windows, and then the actual window, and the screen was open, but it was like one of those old glass screens. It wasn't like a regular screen, and it was open, and I lifted it up, to unlock it and get it down, and it didn't do anything. It was like stuck, and so I just had to like force it up, and then it just dropped like mad hard, and my fingers got clamped. Hurt like
And that's your shooting hand too. It's your left hand.
I know.
We're just gonna have to make some strategic adjustments.
Out for the winter, out for a whole season.
Our team is looking. I mean, we got me, you, Stephen Boylan, hot fire Boylan, an excellent 3-and-D player. He misses layups, but he might be counted on for a 3 or 2. We got Baker Hoyt, starting goalkeeper on the Barry soccer team. And so he's got great hands for grabbing boards.
He joined our team.
Yeah.
He didn't join Barry soccer.
No.
I didn't know that actually.
We got your brother Nathan Weaver, the more talented of the Weaver brothers when it comes to basketball. I mean, his effort 100% there all the time.
He just got cleared about 2 weeks ago. For his
So we are wheeling and dealing. You know who didn't get cleared? We'll talk about this later. Zion. So that's already something that Nathan's got above Zion. Healthy. He's healthy.
He's better than Zion.
Then we got Liam Clay, former high school lineman
And wrestler.
and wrestler. So he's kind of like our Birdman, like our Chris Anderson.
Yeah, just grab the
We
board.
just send him. We say, hey, that's their best player. Go hurt him.
Yep.
He goes in there.
Punches him.
Maybe a little separates the shoulder. He gets ejected, but it's worth it because their best player is out.
Right. And then we
So-
get 3, whatever, instead of 4 on the
Yeah, sportsmanship.
sportsmanship.
I swear. If Nathan, and you for that matter, because you were talking too, if we get deducted,
I don't talk to the refs.
the good thing is
I
the lady.
talk to the other person.
Well, the refs hear that.
If he's looking, I'm like,
The girl that was in charge.
you're going to get embarrassed, son.
The girl that was in charge of intramurals, it was like clockwork. After every game, I'd have to go up, get our IDs. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry about them. Please don't give us a 2.
The thing about Nathan is, though, he used to be a soccer player, and he's one to talk to
Oh,
the
dude,
refs. He'd sit there and like,
I repped
"Ref,
his games.
what was that?"
even if it was me.
He's like,
I was
"Noah,
out there
what are you doing?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nathan, you can't act like you know me.
And he gets just as pissed off as I do.
Yeah.
But
He's much more passive aggressive than you though.
I
Like
don't.
you'll tell it straight up. He'll be like,
Oh yeah.
he'll just like laugh at someone.
That's because I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time dilly dallying, throwing water under the bridge. I'm gonna be a big
Can
boat.
you do that again?
Throwing water on the bridge like this. Give me a bucket and just. I'm gonna be a boat and I'm gonna freaking plow through that bridge. I don't want any of that crap.
What's the bridge made out of? What's the
Um,
boat made out
The
of?
boat is like a battleship, and the bridge is Legos.
Oh,
Yep.
I see. That's an excellent segue to bridge our conversation to the focus of today's episode, which is NBA 2019-2020 preview. People are saying that this is the most wide open the NBA has been in quite some time.
It's pretty open.
So let's start with the Western Conference. Give me your top 3 teams and some storylines to keep an eye on.
Who's even in the West?
Well, there's the Canadian Orcas.
No, I
There's-
think. Let's see. Top 3. We're going Clippers, Lakers, Warriors.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be those 3 above all the rest. I don't think the Raptors are gonna have a very good year.
Raptors are in the East.
Or whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think. Who am I thinking of?
Pelicans, Jazz, Blazers.
Blazers is who I'm thinking of. I think, and they're not gonna have a year. Thunder's not gonna have a good year. So I think it's gonna be those 3. Like I think there's gonna be a good gap after the 3rd. So, Blazers are gonna really suck though.
Warriors, Blazers.
Is this your order?
Yes, first Warriors, second Blazers, third Lakers.
Okay, you got to tell me why Blazers are second.
Okay, first I'm going to
Over
tell
Lakers and Clippers.
First, I'm going to tell you why the Warriors are number 1. Okay, too many people are sleeping on the Warriors.
No,
okay?
no, and I think that's right, but at the same time, I just don't think they'll be able to compete.
I am tired of the 2-team race in the West between the Lakers and Clippers. I think the Warriors are still, even on paper, the best team in the West. Especially once they get Clay back, that's 4 All-Stars. Like, I know you don't got Kevin Durant, but that is still 4 All-Stars.
Well, the thing about it is the Warriors had the best season ever in the history of ever without Kevin Durant.
KD. I know they add D'Angelo Russell. Yes, they lose like Iguodala and a couple other those like Livingston, like those role players.
I think those are the players that kept the Warriors run together. The Andre Iguodala,
I think you're right.
Livingston. Iguodala was such an important role for the Warriors, especially the past 3 or 4 years. He might have not have done everything, but he's like Draymond Green. He's just going to play his role.
Yep.
And he played a very valuable 6th, 7th man role. I mean, 5th, whatever he was.
Here's the thing with the Blazers being number 2. They were number 3 this past year in the West. Okay, they made it to the Western Conference Finals. Okay, and they add Hassan Whiteside. They add a couple other pieces that I'm very, very excited about.
I think Hassan Whiteside is going to have a breakout year.
I think Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are in the peak. This year is going to be the peak of their athletic primes. I'm thinking probably 28 points a game for Dame. I'm thinking probably 24 points a game for CJ. I think CJ is going to make his first All-Star team. And I think the Lakers and Clippers both are going to use load management. So they're going to be sitting Davis, sitting James, sitting Kawhi, sitting George throughout the year.
We're talking end of year. Who you got top 3?
Top 3. So in the top 3 of the regular season, Warriors, Blazers, Lakers.
With Paul George and Kawhi on the Clippers.
Correct. Who else?
Lou Williams.
Who else?
That other guy. They need.
My point exactly.
Kawhi is the best player in the league right now. Paul George is probably like 6th.
Paul George is not 6th. Paul George is top 10, but he's like 9-10.
Even
He is
so.
very good. He is very good. But my concern is about the
He's
support.
above Damian Lillard, I'll tell you that right now, and CJ.
Paul George?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Paul George is above CJ. He's not above Dame.
Dame's overrated. When it came down to it, for them to win, what happened?
When it came down for them to win, Dame stole the heart.
Okay,
Out
against
of
the
still
Thunder. What
beating
happened the
Thunder.
next game? What happened the next series?
The next series, they ripped the heart out of the still beating Denver Nuggets. Oh, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Anyway,
Look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
they're not. He's not top 10. I'll tell you that right now.
Damian Lillard.
If not 10th.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah, we're talking about the
He's
same
above
person.
Paul George. Dame Lillard 9th, Paul George 10th.
No.
And that's a fact, Jack.
Hassan Whiteside's better than that.
Okay, looking at the East. The East is tricky for me.
I got the Hawks.
I was tempted. I'm tempted to put the Hawks like 4th or 5th in the
No,
East.
the Hawks are gonna suck. They're just not good.
I,
They're just not good. They're one above the bottom.
John Collins is going to be an all-star. Trae Young could be an all-star this year.
Still, they have nobody. Cam is gonna have a good year, but
DeAndre Hunter,
not that good.
immediate contributor.
So is Cam though.
I feel like he's going to be a little bit more of a developmental player.
When he develops though,
Yeah,
CJ
it's gonna be
McCollum
good.
style. I'm thinking.
Okay,
I'll have
top
that.
3 teams in the East. I'll go first. I've got... This one is just so hard. Okay, I've got Bucks again. And then I've got Sixers. And then the third team, I don't know.
Celtics.
Maybe. I mean, you can make a case for, like, Celtics. You can make a case, like, if the Heat somehow, if Jimmy Butler just drags them kicking and screaming.
He's gonna have a good year, but I don't think they'll be able to. You know, I think he's a good fit for Miami, but not yet. You know, they just don't have the team yet. I think it's Bucks, Sixers, Celtics. I think Celtics still have a squad.
Okay. So we're just giving up on the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors they're not gonna be good. They're putting way too much in Siakam. Siakam's way overrated.
I think, depending on the timetable for when Oladipo gets back, I think the Pacers could be dangerous.
Not
I just
top three,
think-
though.
I
Not
just
better
think-
than the Celtics.
Outside of Bucks, Sixers, it's just a wide... The East in general, because I don't think that the Bucks or the Sixers are head and shoulders above everybody else.
If
You know
the
what I'm saying?
Celtics could get it together, easily third, if not second.
If Gordon Hayward starts playing like he did when he was with the Jazz,
He's nasty.
Jalen
Who
Brown, Jason
They
Tatum,
got a squad.
Kemba Walker...
I know. I think Kemba's a good fit for that team too because he's got people around him. Whereas Kyrie was more of a he looked inside, but Kemba's more of like he's more open as a point guard. I think.
Well, he'll have to be, but with the Hornets, he had to like do it all himself.
Oh, I know, but I think him compared to Kawhi
Yeah.
or
Kyrie,
is
yeah.
much better
Okay.
for that fit.
Who's your league MVP?
Giannis. And I don't think it's close. I don't even know who would be second at that point.
Steph.
No.
Steph
No.
motherfucking Curry.
Nope, D'Angelo is gonna be better than him this year.
Steph Curry's gonna put up mind-boggling numbers. Like, it's not even gonna be funny.
I honestly think the Rockets are gonna be good,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we didn't even talk about them in the West.
but they won't be top 3. I think they'll be 4th.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I've got them 5th.
I'm excited for the Lakers Clippers bout.
Yep.
Because that's gonna be fun. Both from LA. That's just gonna be fun.
Okay.
So who's winning it all? If you say Warriors, I'm punching you in the nose. Who's winning it all for me?
I think the Warriors and Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.
You think Lakers beat Clippers?
Oh yeah, I don't think. Unfortunately, it pains me to say I don't think the Blazers would make the Western Conference Finals. I think Warriors Lakers. I think Warriors beat the Lakers in a classic series. In the East, I think the Bucks gets to the finals, and I think the Warriors beat the Bucks.
I think how it's gonna go. I actually honestly think it's gonna be Lakers in the West, Bucks in the East, and I think Lakers are gonna win. The Lakers have a complete team. They got multiple big men who can score and get rebounds. They got LeBron James, who's a 2, 3, and 4, and they got Rondo, who's the best point guard in the league right now.
Wait. Okay. Phew. I thought my watch. I got confused because I thought it said 2009.
Rondo and D-Rose, baby.
Which would have explained, but then I just read a little bit of smudge off and it said 2019, and I was like, oh, okay, he's just messing with me. Whew. That was a good one though.
He's a good fit for that team, though. Tell me he's not. You're gonna see it. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it.
Any other thought? I mean, Zion. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous about Zion.
I think it's good he's getting this surgery.
You and me were talking about it the other day. The way that he walks, the way that he saunters like this with his knees inbound,
Wish
the amount
you
of
didn't
weight,
do that.
the amount of weight that he is putting on those knees.
Can you never do that again? Yeah, no, he walks weird.
The amount of weight, and when he goes up for a dunk and lands, you
That's what
get
the doctor
280
said.
pounds over and over and over.
That's what the doctor said.
Prime ACL tearing territory.
Yeah.
Any other last-minute NBA thoughts? Okay, let's get to the 1v1 battles of history. We have got Mr. Miyagi.
Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi versus Gru. Ready, begin.
Does me go first?
Okay.
You go.
Okay. First, the case for Gru. When he says, "I will stuff you all in the crust," I think of a dunk. I think of literally stuffing Mr. Miyagi in the crust as he's rotating around the rim, staring down the old guy.
That's what I think too when he says that. So.
I'm gonna stuff you in the crust, and then he's gonna say, "Little girl, how do you like them apples?"
Okay.
Other hand, Mr. Miyagi. Great defense. He's a shot blocker. You know what I'm saying?
It's the most unathletic thing I've ever seen you do.
I do appreciate that.
You know who I think's winning?
I don't often do a lot of unathletic things.
You know who I think's winning?
Who?
Gru.
Why's that?
Because he's just a big man. Mr. Miyagi's noticeably small. Very small.
Here's something
Especially in the classics. That little boy was taller than him. And he can't play ball.
Here's something to keep in mind. So it's 1v1, half court. Everybody knows the rules. You go to 11 ones and twos. But the gray area, there's no referee. So is defense calling fouls or is offense calling fouls? Because if defense is calling fouls, Mr. Miyagi wins at a landslide. No foul called. Gru is just beat up. Beat the frick up.
Gru has many tools that will allow him to win, especially if fouls aren't being called. He's just going to freeze way, get it, dunk it. It's easy. That's all you have to do.
I am concerned about Gru
Shrink ray. Gone. That's all
puncturing the ball, and then no game can be played because he got that big old pointy nose.
He's going to be dribbling.
He's gonna be holding the ball ready to shoot. He brings it up to shoot.
His nose going to poke you.
Game over.
Yeah. But I
Automatic
think
forfeit.
that would help him, though. Because then it's, it's on there. All he has to do is get up there and just...
Okay. Final score prediction?
11-5. Gru.
Okay, I gotta be contrarian now. Mr. Miyagi. Sorry. Mr. Miyagi wins it over Gru 11-0 because I think fouls non-existent in this particular game.
Freeze
And
ray?
I think
Mr. Miyagi would
the-
not be able to move.
Karate Master gets it done.
You're saying he wouldn't allow himself to get frozen.
Correct.
He just would just freaking
Washes it away.
the most unathletic dance you've ever done.
All right. By the time that you are watching this on Wednesday, Kawhi's laugh will be 2-0.
Hopefully.
See you next week. Thanks for watching. That's it. Okay, bye. Adios.
Bye. What is that machine back there?
You set an alarm? Hey, we actually hit that pretty close. That was pretty good.